Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hey, bitches. Welcome to the remix. This is your boy, Derrick. What's going on? I pray that everybody's doing well. I don't know about you guys, but I know it's raining here in Baltimore, Maryland. Ooh, child, this rain, this rain, this rain. Hope everybody's doing well. Want to give a big shout out to all of my fellow Nighthawk members. Good afternoon, guys. You know I love you guys. Hope everybody's doing okay today. And yes, girl, that's just what I was going to talk about. Everybody know, y'all know that I smoke. Yes, I smoke cigarettes, and I ain't gonna get into all that. That's not necessary. But yeah, from time to time, I'm disrespectful or anything. But from time to time, I will be smoking on camera. We'll do what to do. I'm grown. Okay. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going. I just wanted to do a remix show. I just wanted to do a little precursor to what's going to go on tonight with Helena on Hey Bitches Live at 9 o'clock p.m. You guys, please make sure you tune in because tonight we'll be talking about parents with gay children, and we will be talking about that wonderful little thing called child support, honey. Ooh, child support, child support. And that's going to be great because my co-host is going to be another member on the network, Aunt Nikki. She's um she's also the host of Talk with Aunt Nikki. She's the co-host of dishandtea.com, www.dishandtea.com. She's gonna actually be my I'm looking forward to tonight's show because I'm excited about it. I know it's gonna be all fit for his or to but bizzle and all of that good stuff. And you guys, just to let you guys know that I'm also streaming from Facebook as well as YouTube. So if you guys want to go over to YouTube and watch it and subscribe and hit the like button, that would be so greatly appreciated. Good morning, Miss Casey. How are you? No, you don't even smoke, girl. Get out my face. She always come to my room asking about can I get one. She knows she don't smoke. But anyhow, you're looking beautiful as ever. Um, today is the day. For those of you who don't know, today is the day, honey. Today is the day that the electoral college will meet, honey, and do what they got to do. And hopefully, praise be to the Most High God of my understanding. Hallelujah. He'll be up out of there, honey. He's tried everything that he can possibly try. And to all of my family and friends that lives in the wonderful state of Georgia, I need y'all to get up and get out and make it happen. Nikki, thank you very much. I saw your live where you went and voted your number 201 or 203 or something like that. I know you in the 200, but let me know what it is because I'm gonna get 50 cents from somebody and I'm gonna play that number 50 cent box. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I need all my Georgia Peaches to get out there and do your duty, do your responsibility, and get out there and vote so we can get rid of that Kelly child and that Purdue child. I don't like Aunt Nikki said, I don't have any problem with whether you're Republican or Democrat. My issue is that when you're in political office and you're not working for the good of all people, not just the Caucasian people, not just the Republicans, not just the Independents, not just the Democrats. When you're working for um, the good of all people, then I'm down for you. But when you are whomever, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Green team, Blue team, Purple team, whatever, because they have all these different parties you can be with now. Your demeanor, and I mean, if you're just straight up prejudice, but that's not going to work. So, in order for us to combat that, then we need to make sure my Georgia peaches get out there, you're voting, get your vote on, and I'll be very elated and happy that you guys are doing that. Um, Yeah, we need to do that. Georgia's early voting has started, so guys, let's go out there and do the thing and get it done. As long as I've known you, little child, I've never seen. I'd call you little child because I've known you since you were just that. But as long as I've known you, I've never seen you put a cigarette to your mouth. Stop playing with me, girl. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Newport all day, girl. Whatever. The way you be up one side of me and down the other side about me and my Newport smoking. But yeah, I need you guys to do that. Get out there and vote. It started today. Aunt Nikki went out and she got her vote on. Like I say, she was number 201 or 203 or something in that area. So if you got a dollar, $2, just play all of them. Play from 200 to 203. That way we'll get her number for sure until she come and call me and let me know. Um, well, you need to send me one. Send me one through Cash App. Okay. But yeah, every time I try to sit up in this bed because it's cold. I don't, and it's weird. I say I don't like the cold, but I always have my room always cold. I try to keep it cold to keep my grandchildren out, but that shit don't work. It don't work at all. They be like, Papa. I'll be like, okay, okay. Yeah, so I'm just excited to still to be living in the land of the living and all that's going on at this particular point in time. Tonight on Hey Bitches Live, we're gonna start a girl. I only time I smoked the Campbells if that was the only thing I had to smoke. Me and Campbell are not friends in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry. The hump in his back, the hump not in his back. No, Miss Campbell just Miss Campbell the kind of cigarette you give to somebody when they smoking sneaking somebody's cigarette. You give them a whole damn pack of Campbells to smoke. Okay. Um, yeah. So Georgia peaches, y'all get out there and do your due. All the mess that they tried to cause. They try to get people to move to Georgia for the sake of voting. And you tell me. I mean, I guess you can't do what you did. That's some real fraudulent shit to me. Just to have somebody move and get a Georgia address so y'all can keep these racially retarded people in office. One of my Nighthawk Network brothers. So Georgia, like y'all did in the November election, I need y'all to show up and show the fuck out in the name of serious democracy, in the name of equality. Because honey, let me tell you, when you look at all this stuff, we can't talk about we want. Okay, you can't talk about you want change, but you're not a part of the change. And a part of the change is you taking it upon yourself to go on out there and voting. Voting is very, very important. Like I said, today is the day that the Electoral College will meet and they will cast their votes state by state. Ooh, girl, Donald Trump, he is the Supreme Court has knocked him down. And I guess mindset was rush this girl into office. And I know they're gonna, but you know what? It's time for all that Trump. Get along, low doggy. Get along. You raised over $200 million for the 2024 election. But child, focus on that. Get you and your corrupt ass politician, your corrupt ass cabinet. And I do hope and pray to God that before Joe Biden hits him and Chris Kamala hit the White House, I hope that they are going to have that White House disinfected from the top to bottom. And I'm not just saying that just because of Trump, because he is an asshole. Should I say that? Did they cut my shit? But we will find out. Because of the pandemic, I think that's something that they should be ready to do in the first place. There go my sister Big Meat. Come to Villa. Yes, honey. Oh, you back? Wait a minute. Oh, you back home? Okay, but yeah, because baby, we kind of miss you last night, Meats, because I do my remixes off of, and I'll explain that again. Hey Bitches Live is just Helena doing her thing on Mondays night at 9 o'clock p.m. But Hey Bitches Live, the remix is me, Derrick. And that's basically because I do support my fellow members of the Nighthawk Network, and I take time to go into their shows and listen to their shows because they have some topics that I may not be talking about at that particular point in time, but I could come back with a remix show. We can elaborate on some of the things that they talk about because the great thing about the Nighthawk Network is that we all blessed to meet to be with some of the have some of the same audience, but we also have audience members, separate audience members. They have some that go to their show, blah, blah, blah. But that way I can take their information and I can share it with you wonderful guys because we are the night. Put it up there for me, Eric, the Nighthawk Network. We have a wonderful slogan that's excellent. So like I said, I'm most definitely going to need my Georgia peaches to get out there and vote. Your vote is very, very important. And your vote can only make a difference if you vote. If you don't vote, it's like, girl, you putting apples and oranges together and calling all them apples, bitches. They not. Girl, vote for me. Vote for change. It's time out to just talk about change. We need to vote and put in action the change that we want. Because here in Baltimore, I come to tell you, we just elected an African American mayor who's 36 years old. He is the youngest in a century. Now he's not the youngest. I did my research. You know, they had mayors prior to him, but it was centuries ago that was 34, 35, and all that. But he's 36, and actually, the mayor Martin O'Malley, he was the youngest to date until Brandon Scott was elected, and now he is 36. He is younger than Martin O'Malley by 3 months, so technically he is the youngest mayor that we've had um, within the last century. He's an African American mayor, fine as all get out, honey. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, but honey, let me tell you. Nighthawk Network, our voices for our people. You know, well, I can speak for Hey Bitches Live. First of all, the purpose of the name of the show was not to be. No, it's comfortable for me. It's raining outside, and this rain, me and rain don't get along too good. So it's raining outside and all this carrying on. So I'm just sitting in bed talking to my peeps. The purpose of the name was to get people to want to watch the show, but it's not about anybody being a bitch per se. If you talk to my sister, she can give you the what the acronyms mean. It's not derogatory or anything of that nature, but each of our shows has a different dynamic, but collectively we are that big old fist. You know, we got all these entities to the Nighthawk Network, but collectively, bitch, I'm trying to tell you, we can do some things. So, like I said, that's the purpose of Hey Bitches, is to do things that are outside of the norm, to bring up conversations that normally people are scared or taboo to talk about. Like last Thursday, we had a special edition of Hey Bitches live, and actually had a young guy on there from the leather community, and that community right there. I don't know where my sister was, but let me tell you something. I think she would have had such a good time. But Meech, you can go back and look at that show. It was it was an awesome show. I'm gonna invite him back again. You know, he had on his little leather gloves, and JoJo was like, "Well, experiment on the host." No, bitch, you're not experimenting on me. I mean, that to each his own. That's what you like. I'm happy for you, but no, him his gloves and told us what he was using his gloves for. I said, "Okay, you tried it." Oh my God, my sister. Hey, Nisi, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So yeah, my Georgia Peaches to get out there and vote to make a difference, get rid of Kelly ass and get rid of Purdue. You know, it's not about, they are so in tune to what they want as prejudiced as people. So Georgia, y'all get out there and do your voting. Like I said, I know my aunt Nika, she went out and voted. It was either 201 or 203. Like I said, tonight we're going to be talking about parents of gay children and child support. Both of the topics are near and dear to my heart. Um, I just recently, um, in July of this year, I just recently um, fulfilled my child support obligation. So I'm no longer paying child support at the age of 55. Come on, give God some praise. I just think, people need to. I mean, I found out some information about child support that just fucking blew my mind. I mean, yeah, it blew my mind. So we're gonna share some of those things with you tonight. On all of the networks, on all the shows that are. Hey, Princess, all the shows that are part of the Nighthawk Network. One thing we do not tolerate is disrespect. We're respectful hosts, and we're just ask that you guys come in and be respectful. There's a lot of things we can do and say, and a lot of times it's not what we do and say, it's how we say it that will make the difference between, hypothetically, make the difference between somebody slapping the shit out of you and somebody saying, okay, that's cool, what I'm saying? So, your delivery is, your delivery, come on here, somebody. Your delivery will sometimes determine the reaction. So, sit around and and check out your delivery. Hey, Coach B, what's going on? And you guys, when you guys get a chance, one thing we do here tonight on Nighthawk Network is we always support each other. When you get a chance on Sundays at 12 o'clock, you can chill with Coach V and Coach Will. They had sports talk last. I'm saying last. What it was last? Yesterday they had three young ladies on there who are football players. The show was phenomenal. I really I noticed it's not many shows on the Nighthawk Network that I don't enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. I don't. I have certain ones that I um readily participate in, and the reasons I have my reasons for what I do, and it is what it is. But the ones I do support, I support them wholeheartedly. Like you guys, a bunch of you guys, like Aunt Nick's actually having a raffle until the 19th. Um, hey Sherry, hey daughter, until the 19th. And I'm ready to put that up for you guys now. So if you get time, support her in this endeavor that she's selling raffles there. $2 for one, and it's three for five. I bought mine. I did. And that's the Cash App information. And when you send your money, please put on in your little memo section, put on there your name and your phone number. So if and when you win, they have a way of contacting you. Keep in mind, honey, if they don't have a way of contacting you, then we're gonna have a little slight problem. There we go. Here we go. It's Pure and Uncut with Will Muhammad and Coach Reed, Sundays at 12 p.m. For you young ladies and guys, sports, enjoy the camaraderie of sports and sports talking, and you know how y'all be that smacking each other on the ass and the bullshit. Yeah, y'all enjoy that. Come out every month, Sunday at 12 o'clock. The show is, I enjoy it because, I mean, yeah, I get up and geek whenever I do, but I love sports. So y'all, when y'all get a chance, please go and join them on Sundays at 12 o'clock, Pure and Uncut with Will Muhammad and Coach Reed. You know, like I say, join my brother Eric Buckner on Get Off My Lawns at Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. Eric Buckner, go on his page. Join my family at www. You know, this time we is in like 2020. I don't know why the hell we still got to put the damn www on the shit. I just tell people dishat.com. I hope you got enough sense to know damn well that www World Wide Web go in front of it, but everybody's not inclined, I guess, like the next person. You can go visit them and go visit talk with Aunt Nikki. Hopefully she's gonna give me her information so I can put it on my banners and put it up there because support is very important. I love you guys. You guys are the best, period. So here in Baltimore, we going through a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people, and I'm gonna keep it real, mostly Caucasian, who are just truly upset with our mayor because he's shutting everything down. These numbers are not going down, they're going up. And I'm sitting here trying to say to myself, okay, you motherfuckers are talking about don't shut nothing down because you're hurting the economy. The economy was hurt, period. The economy was hurt when you're open because if you open and ain't nobody going, then what's the damn purpose? Now I know somewhere in Detroit, and my brother can I'm talking to. They have one guy kept his restaurant open, and you know the thing he did was his wait staff he turned them into delivery people, which is kind of cool. So you got to come up with creative ideas and solutions to be able to deal with this. Get off my lawn live Tuesdays 8:30 p.m. to this week about vaccines, dealing with depression during the holiday, and suicide, and that's going to be that's something that we need to talk about. Is the holidays brings about a lot of different feelings and emotions for people, especially people, if this is their first holiday actually um, dealing with the holiday without certain loved ones and family and friends around to be there with them. So you guys check that out on Tuesdays. This Tuesday at 8:30. Pure and Uncut every Sunday with Will Muhammad and Coach V, 12 p.m. on Sundays. www.dishat.com, 9 o'clock on Sundays. Aunt Nikki, hopefully she come in. I know she said she was going home and she was going to lay down for a few minutes because she wasn't feeling that well. So everybody just remember to, excuse me, lift Aunt Nikki up in prayer so we can, keep her up in prayer so she can feel better. But tonight's show, honey, I come to tell you, oh, so you guys, please support Aunt Nikki's raffle. All the information is there. Like I said, when you send money through Cash App, please make sure you put your name and your phone number so they're able to get in touch with you if you are the winner. Yeah, so Baltimore is like I had this went on this one guy's page and Facebook it takes me to another level because this one guy made a comment about starting a civil war, and what he meant about his name, them people against us. And on his profile picture, he just had a bunch of big ass guns, and I'm like, wow, really? Is that really how you feel? So I'm like, Facebook, you are so selective in what you will take down and what you won't take down. I'm still trying to figure out why the hell do you feel it's a purpose for you to have all these goddamn guns in your profile picture? But that's your thing. Facebook, do what you do. That's your thing. Yeah, I do have something to say about it. Not cool, but that's your thing. So, like I was saying, here in Baltimore, our new mayor, our new 36-year young mayor, is African American. He's a lifetime Baltimorean. And when I tell you the mess that this boy has not even been in office for a whole month, and the mess that these people are putting him through, talk about well he's this. But I even read one comment with this Caucasian guy said, well, he said he's going to get rid of all white people. First of all, let me tell you something. If you had a problem with him running, you should have ran. Second of all, and I tell people this all the time, stop putting shit out on people that's not the truth. Now, if you can show me documents, show me a videotape, show me audio tape of this man saying this, then we can have a conversation. But see, people fail to realize there's little shit like that people do that will put a wrench in something that's otherwise going along extremely well. I mean, why would you, girl? Let me tell you something. Sometimes, like I said, when I saw the post about the woman, about the 63-year-old Caucasian male who had vandalized this house, again, the most wealthiest county in the United States, Montgomery County. This is going on there, but most time people say, well, I live here, so we don't have that. No, bitch, you have that. The only difference between you having that and us having that is, bitch, your shit not reported. My shit is reported. Where you at, shit is going on. So this man decided to knock down the Black Lives Matter sign, and he's been charged with 3 counts of malicious destruction of property, and he also was charged with theft. So I read it. I love information. I'm a straight up bona fide nerd. Period. So I read the information, and what I did next, maybe I shouldn't have did, but I did it anyway. So I started reading the comments. One of the first comments that comes across the damn screen is some Caucasian woman saying, well, nobody said nothing when Black Lives Matter started destroying. Excuse my language. Bitch, first of all, let's have this conversation. What in the hell does Black Lives Matter has to do with the situation at hand? And not one time did this woman ever, say that the guy was wrong, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So, my mindset, I'm sitting here saying, bitch, you know what? You just tried it. You're bringing in something that has nothing to, I'm so sick and tired of things that Black Lives Matter may have done, may have not done. You're bringing them up. And just like I said, the bottom line, when we was having these rallies and all this stuff was on, most of the Black Lives were very, that these hate groups, these white supremacists or whatever the hell you want to call them, we know for a fact that they were strategically placing people in these rallies to make these rallies otherwise non-peaceful. We know these rallies were all peaceful. We know if they was putting people in the rally to throw off firecrackers and throw off to incite a riot. But see, nobody ever want to pay attention to shit like that. But guess what? This bitch knows and ears to the ground, honey. I'm here for the shit. I'm here for the shit. All that stuff is over. And Though I got, he made the statement about, it's time for civil war. Bitch, guess what? This is not 1960. Listen to listen to what Derrick is telling you. Listen to some experience. This is not 1960, bitch. We ain't sitting at no lunch counter. We ain't sitting on the back of the bus. We ain't doing none of that. But I'm trying to tell you, when you tread this way, you better tread extremely lightly, honey. Trust me, because it is not that type of part. No, I'm not a violent person in any way, shape, or form. But I'm also not going to be bitched out or bitched down by you and your stupidity, and because you aren't at the point in your life that you can realize that, bitch, we're here. We ain't going nowhere. We just here, plain and simple. Ain't you can do about it. Remember that I can remember what was it. Can we just all get along? That's what I'm trying. Good morning, Miss Pat. So like I said earlier, Georgia, my Georgia peace, step up to the plate, knock it out. Like I said, I'm very proud of Aunt Nika. She already went out here this afternoon. She got her vote on. She got her number. I'm gonna go back and look at her live, and it'll tell me what number she was. It was either 201 or 203, one of those numbers. She said that the lines aren't really long, but you know what? This is what I say to you guys, and I even said it here in Baltimore. Take a lunch, take a lawn chair, whatever you need to do, because you know they're going to do whatever they can do to try to deter you from voting. Honey, do what you got to do now. Like Aunt Nikki, her thing is she likes to vote early. My thing is I like to vote I prefer to vote on the day of, just for the adrenaline rush that comes from it for me. So I normally vote the day of. Once in a while, I do vote early. If if but normally I will wait until the actual day of the election, and I'll stand in the lines and I'll do what I need to do. And like I say, here in Baltimore, on this live, we're going to start a new segment called the Baltimore Beat. We're going to talk about things that are going on here in Baltimore. Um, like with that wonderful new mayor, they don't even want to give the young man time to prove um, who he is and what he's capable of doing. And keep in mind, this man is not just somebody who just jumped in a race and ran. This man has been a city council president. He's been a council member, and our new council president. Oh, honey, let me tell you, he is pulling the okie dokie on the children. Listen to what I'm telling you, brother. This this man has came in office and reassigned different people to be chair people of different committees. And I don't know, and it's a lot of people who are allies to the outgoing mayor. And keep in mind, that outgoing mayor, he was not voted in. He was actually the city council president. And our current mayor at the time got into some mess with a book deal, blah, 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 with the University of Maryland medical system. So she had to resign. And he was put in as mayor because the order of secession and all that. Because he was a city council president, he was put in as mayor. And when I tell you, he when the votes came around for the election, I think he came in dead last. Well, Pat, I don't know why that's going because my phone is down. I don't know why it's echoing. Maybe tonight I'm gonna maybe tonight I'll put on my headphones or something. But yeah, I'm getting used to it. I'm just trying to, brother Eric. I'm trying to learn how to put up a couple of commercials and some music and all that kind of stuff. But it's by it's by trial and error. So we're gonna work on that and see if we can get that together. So yeah, y'all people, my Georgia peaches, y'all get on out there and vote. Don't vote for me. Vote for yourself and vote for the change that you want, because the change is coming. And honey, we need to be um, a part of that change and make the change real in our lives. Okay. Oh, thank you. So yeah, Baltimore is tonight. I'm gonna give you guys some of the on the Baltimore beat. I'm gonna give you some of the statistics, because Baltimore is most definitely at the 300 mark as far as homicides are concerned, which is which is never a good thing, and homicides has been going up and up and up each year they don't get any they don't go lower. So that's one of the things that our new mayor is coming up with a serious crime plan to combat this crime. And you know, some of you, most of you may not never heard, you know, somehow through the this and through the that, Baltimore now actually have a damn serial killer. I'm like, oh girl, really? So I don't know what's going on within Baltimore, but they now actually have somebody that's considered, you know, yeah, that's considered a serial killer. They probably got like this because my big head daughter was wanting to wear my hat yesterday. She said, "Oh, you got makeup on your hat?" Yeah, and that's keyword. That's why it's called my hat. It's not yours. So we supposedly have a serial killer here in the Baltimore area. I ask you guys to keep our city in your prayers. Um, I don't know. I think it's a very good chance that we might surpass our homicide numbers that we had on last year, which is never a good thing. You know, it's never a good thing. So we're going to try to see how this police reform and the new mayor and the commissioner, police commissioner, is going to work together to make a difference. And in doing that, you also got to keep in mind, sometimes we always put this um, put this, you know, the police and you know, our elected officials have a responsibility, but we as citizens have a responsibility that stops snitching information. It became very people started looking at things at another one. We know for a fact that Baltimore City has the worst. We have the worst central booking in the country. That's a fact. That's not. It's a fact. And we have the worst damn witness protection. Let me tell you something. That damn witness protection program here in Baltimore is a big BIGJOKE. It's a joke. Period. It's the biggest joke that I've ever seen or ever even did research on for a damn um, witness protection program. Okay, this is my thing. And this is just me. All views and opinions of this show are strictly mine. Nobody else's but mine. Okay. Um, is it normal for somebody to be put into the witness protection program? I don't know, but I'm just asking. Is it normal for somebody to be put into the witness protection program and you're still in the same damn city that you're going to testify in? Is that normal? Eric, can you do some? Is that normal? I need to know because it doesn't make sense to me, because to me you're like setting yourself up to fail. You're setting yourself up to somehow be found out by whomever. But I don't know. I just need to know that it just, I mean, logically speaking, if you're gonna be put into this protection program, I don't see any logic behind you being put into the witness protection program here in Baltimore per se, and they hide you at, of course, one of the sleaziest motels in the city. But I just need to know, is that common practice for a witness protection program to house you in the same city where you are kind of dumb as hell, for them to house you in the same city that you're trying to be protected from? I don't know. If somebody can find that out for me, I would be greatly appreciated. But that doesn't seem, it doesn't seem is it normal, is it normal for the witness protection program to house you in the same city where you're testifying in? I don't. Yes, it's a big problem. I mean, here in Baltimore, a 10-year-old girl was grazed by a bullet because here in Baltimore, a group of people, and as we call them, the 12 o'clock boys, they just took it upon themselves to start exchanging fire. And A mother and a child was walking down the street, and one of them was the child was, I don't know if the child was shot per se, or if the shot was grazed, or I don't, or if it wasn't grazed. But no matter how you slice it, it could have been another way. And that, I mean, it's like these guns are running rapid. I mean, you probably get a gun quicker than you can go to the store and buy a pair of clean underwear. I'm just trying to tell you, no shade, no disrespect, and that's how I'm feeling. So we need to we at Baltimore, we need to come together and get this shit right, because you know we always say the children is our future, but I can't see much of a future going on with all this shit going on. You got children getting shot, and I got this off of coaches their show yesterday where and I don't know if it was Florida or Georgia, but some state there was a Pee Wee football game going on, and the coach of the team like knocked the shit out of this 9 or 10 year old player. I mean, like hit him like he was a whole damn man. I don't know what you, but as a parent, that looks like problem. Oh wow, Miss Pat, and you know it has been a lot going on down in Southwest Baltimore. Southwest, I think at this particular point in time, I think Southwest Baltimore has the highest, or if not the highest, close to the highest homicide rates in the city, and that's scary. But back to what I was saying, this young boy, coach knocked the shit out of him. I mean, literally knocked the shit out of him. And for what I'm told and what I read, the parent didn't think it was necessary for her to file charges on the coach. Here, let me tell you something. You was a coach. You could have been my lover. You could have been my fuck buddy. You could have been anything you want. But when it comes to the point of you putting your hands on my child, all that shit is irrelevant. All the child commissioner, look, this Negro right here punched the shit out. Yeah, no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Yeah, Miss Pat, I'm, you know, what? I just don't know. This city is like, unfortunately, now that we got this new, young, vibrant, and upcoming mayor who I really think in the future is going to be a real political force to deal with. We're going back to that division sheet, and everybody's looking for whatever reason that they can to dislike the man. First of all, you got to give the man a chance. Second of all, if you didn't like his platform when he was running or whatever the case may be, why didn't you get in the race? You didn't, but now you got so much shit to say out the side of your neck about about this and oh how we love Jack. Well, apparently, bitch, apparently you ain't love Jack Young as much as you did because apparently you didn't vote for him. You did not vote for him and all. And I think the closest, and I'm gonna read it to you. Read it to you right here, so you can say you heard it here first. Okay, let me give you these stats. But I mean, and this guy, he didn't just he didn't just win by a little bit. This young man right here beat. I mean, he beat the shit out of them. When I say when I say, oh yeah, wait a minute, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, I'm still here, y'all. This you gotta get my okay. Had to plug her back in. I forgot I unplugged the laptop because I thought it was. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so I gotta get my laptop back closer to me. I'm back, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying, Miss Pat. I think I'm in the process of doing that too. Probably in Okay, now y'all give me too much. I found all of these results on last night. Come on, thing. They gave me the numbers, and the numbers were actually startling because he did. I mean, this man got 74, 70.49% of the vote. He totaled 164,661 votes. Listen to what I'm telling you. He got that many votes. The closest person to him got 20.24% of the vote, and they only got 47,275, which this man literally beat them by 100,000 votes. And the third person, Miss Shannon Wright, a Republican, she got 16 thousand votes, which was 7.13%. And this man, so I'm saying to the people, when you look at the statistics here, this new mayor beat the shit out of them. I mean, he just. So my thing is, everybody has all this to say, but my thing to you is, the people have spoken. Leave it alone. And you're right, Miss Pat. I think I can't remember the exact year that Morton left office, but he was actually the last Caucasian male that we had in this city, because we didn't have Sheila Dixon, we didn't have Stephanie Rawlins Blake, we didn't have Captain Pugh, we didn't have Jack Scott, but only one, two, three, only were voted in. Jack Young was put in because of the fact that the mayor at that particular point in time, got caught up in some bullshit, so he wasn't even elected. And I'm really trying to see his the general elections as a whole, to see what everybody did, because Brandon Scott, when I tell you, I don't even, and that's sad because I don't even okay, the working class, and then the other people, the other people be considered Jack Young. The other people got working class. They got 1.70% of the vote, and write-ins, which was others, they got 0.43% of the vote. The total number of votes. Now listen to this. The total, hey Marion Janie, the total number of votes that was cast at this last election was 233,580. Brandon Scott received 64,661 votes out of 233,000 votes. Only to see Jack Young name, and only to see Jack Young nowhere name on it, even on it. That's just how bad he did. But he was the sitting mayor at the time. He was a sitting mayor due to the fact that he was a city council president, and the mayor got into her little boom, 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 and they had to say bye, girl. Yeah, so she had to. So I mean, this man, yeah, I can say this man literally won by a landslide. This man won, and the closest person to him was Bob Wallace, who's an independent. This man won by 100. Let me do some math for you. Almost 117,000 votes. Okay, this is what I'm telling you. You won by more than 117,000 votes, which put him at like 70% of the vote. And then all of you have an issue. I'm like, bitch, what's the problem? The city has spoken. The city said what they want. The city said what they need. So bitch, if you're not here to help with the problem, if you're not here to come up with a solution, then bitch, plain and simple, you are a serious part of the problem. Well, don't close down this, don't close. Bitch, everybody is leaving up out of here. And I get so sick of people always saying, don't do this and don't do that. Bitch, guess what? I'd rather be 6 feet apart than 6 feet apart. Say what the fuck you want to say. Right church, wrong pew. You're not doing all that. You're not doing all that. Y'all just doing too much. So that's the wrap here for Baltimore, honey. So tonight we'll go over some of those things, talk about the mayor, talk about the city. I want to talk to you guys about this wonderful organization that we have here. Last night, Helene was actually going to come on and do a Hey Bitches Live remix, because I took on the responsibility of doing a fundraiser for this organization right here. Those are the acronyms. Miss Pat can give y'all the full name of it because it's an organization that she's a member of. And I had to do a taping for them on last night for something that they're going to show on December the 21st. I hope you guys are going to, it's going to be a podcast. I don't know how it's going to be. But it's going to be actually something where you guys can buy tickets to. You know, I'm most definitely going to have that information up. You guys can buy tickets to. And everybody's Cash App information will be on there so you guys can, Cash App the performers a couple dollars here or there. Um, if you so choose to, I tell you, buying a ticket is that. So if you choose to support the young ladies and gentlemen and tip them, all information will be on the screen. Once we get a little more information um the actual ins and outs and the details and how you guys can see it and all of that good stuff and support us and support this wonderful organization. Yeah, Jack did nothing but got paid. People act like we living like they're, I'm living like I'm living. I'm not even gonna sit up here and fake the funk and make it seem like that I'm living my best life. Um, that's not that's I'm living my life that's good for me. People empowered by the struggle. That's the name of the organization. I just showed you guys the acronym of the organization. That's the name. So whenever you got like when I get an opportunity to when my brother showed me when I get an opportunity to put commercials on my page for you guys, my brother's gonna show me how to do that. That they will be one of the organizations that I will feature as a commercial on my show because I believe in their mission statement. I believe in what they're doing, and I think it's a wonderful organization. And back to what we talked about the Heart Network about us being the village. The struggle is real. I mean, the struggle for some of us was real even before COVID came about. So now it was like two, three times realer than what it was before COVID came. So to take your time and make sure you always check on your elders, check on your family members who you know who may have compromised immune system, check on your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunt, your not able to go there in person. But there's nothing wrong with picking up the phone call, even texting. Just check on everybody that you love. Even check on some people that you don't particularly care for, just to make sure everything is everything. And just continue to pray for them. And only God knows what Helena's gonna wear tonight. I know I'm excited about this show. Y'all need to know when Helena does, when I get up and do a show, that's a whole process for me. I've been getting lazy here sometimes because usually I take the whole week and I do my homework and do my research, which is a very important part to my show because without the research and the facts, then the topics are going to be kind of like, but no, I do that. I'm grateful. I think I know what I'm going to wear tonight. When I go in the closet, you think you're going to do one thing, you go in the closet and you see something else. So what you but anyway, yeah, that's one of the people. Once my brother showed me how I can add a commercial to my podcast, they will be done. Let's see what my brother got to say here. You know what, bro? If nobody else said anything else, and I'm gonna repeat this loud and clear, I need all of y'all to pray that Congress does its job this week. We, the people. And I get a little deep with all that because when they first initiated we the people, we weren't part of the people. When they initiated all men are created equal, we wasn't a part of the men. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we always need to keep our ears to the ground. And some of you don't know, a couple of years ago, they was trying to repeal the Voters' Right Act. And basically what they're saying is they were just trying to snatch that right the fuck away from us. And people weren't paying the I was. My ears are going to be to the ground. And I'm going to have a big old pitter patter that has anything to do with my well being and me having an opportunity to live in all of my greatness, honey. All of my authentic greatness. Because, some people live with fake greatness, honey. No, oh, did I just say that? Yeah. Some people live in this fake greatness that they created. My greatness is all due to my higher power and all of the wonderful people that I love in the Nighthawk Network. I'm so grateful for you guys. Once you buy your ticket, we will send you the link. It's to house the homeless, ex-offenders, single women that are in abusive relationship. We feed the hungry and those affected by the loss of jobs because of the corona, and anyone that needs help. We give jobs to many in need, and that's what EBTS. That's what their job is. Yeah, we do need y'all to pray that Congress do what they're supposed to do, put all this bipartisan shit to the curb, and start doing things that we, the people, now that we are included. And you know, I told you guys, and I'm still waiting. Miss Pat, I'm waiting for you. Eric, I'm waiting for you. Jojo, I'm waiting for you. Tracy, I know you already did. Aunt Nikki, I'm waiting for you. Big Meech, I'm waiting for you. Big Red, I'm waiting for you. Everybody on the Nighthawk Network, I need this is. I mean, this thing has been like an ongoing thing for me. I need all of y'all to go on either Amazon Prime, um, and check out this show. I mean, it's Charlotte Brown, but excuse me, honey. But this show right here, I need y'all to check it out just so we can have a whole piece of a show to talk about this show. Um, it's hard to get it right. You know, I don't want to put things in it wrong because I want y'all to be able to find it. Like I said, you can find it on Prime, Amazon Prime, or you can find it on Tubi TV, TUBI. Check this show out. Let me tell you something, y'all. We need to look at this show and we have a wonderful old conversation. When I say this show is ratchet at its best, the real side chicks of show. My girlfriend turned me on to the show, and the show like turned my very stomach. I didn't see anything that that worked even. I mean, it yeah, it did things to me. I'm trying to tell you, it did things to me that was not. And I'll say this: I've never been a reality TV person, but man, very good to my sisters. It's just a lot of things that's not conducive to the way that I live. To see my African American sisters and see women act in general act that way. I don't know. It's something that doesn't sit right with me. So I don't think I've watched the guys. Um, none of those didn't make me want to watch. They they're just too different and too they do too much for me. It just was not my cup of tea. So I don't put There we go. So I don't want that camera. That camera is horrible.
Y'all gonna stop playing with me. That camera don't give me what I want when I really, really want. When it's too dark. So try this again. These people. Y'all give me a second. I'm still here. Yeah. So when you guys get an opportunity,
Please do. Trust me, you will get a different understanding of how you look at black brothers and sisters. But we're not gonna go into a big old dialogue about that. Y'all just do Helene a favor and watch that show. Because when I tell you, good afternoon, Jojo. How are you, my love? Um, okay, I sent it, Eric. I think I sent it, but let me try to send it again because this. Oh, so if you watched it, yes, I need that thing right there does nothing mentally, physically, or spiritually. Doesn't be in any way, shape, or form. Let's even try this again. Or you didn't. I'm child. You know what? The devil is a lie. I'm not. Yes, I got fixed it the last time. I'll fix it this time. We're not gonna worry about all that. Yeah, that show right there at all. They've never showed me anything worth watching to me. So you know how that is. So yeah, when you guys get an opportunity, you can get a show. Look at it. It's only one season, so I think it's only like 6 or 7 episodes. You can binge watch it, and within the next couple of maybe after the first episode, you're just gonna be like, oh no, this is not for me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's doing some things that doesn't set well with me, and then you gotta wait till this. I am going hopefully next week and get my damn laptop cleaned and so yeah, I'm actually trying to connect you now. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me put you on speaker with my laptop, but we're gonna get it together.
Okay, you with me?
Yep.
Okay, now here's the thing. Now, you have been talking about this show for the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me finally take a minute and see what we're talking about. When I tell you, I watched everything that I wanted to see and know about. Here's the problem. First of all, we know it's based on a bunch of stereotypical men. Okay? These women, and I use that term loosely, are not here to give you any redeeming value about what their life is about or what they're doing.
Right.
The main reason why, and wisely so, Netflix did not take on this show, nor Hulu for that matter, is because they knew that you could only sell this show to an audience long term for two reasons. One, you had viable characters that would ingratiate themselves with the audience that they did not. Or two, these people had some type of claim to fame worth talking about that you could market in showing this show, which also they did not. Now the problem I'm having now is that we as people are not doing enough job promoting the positive in our community.
Right.
So they take time out of our busy schedule for all the many great things we can talk about and discuss this foolishness and in the end get no redeeming value from it, it takes away from other things that we could be talking about.
Right.
Women did not carry themselves as women. They are trash. I am hoping that at some point, the reason why this show only lasted 6 episodes was because somebody looked at this and said, we're not getting nowhere with this. We're not accomplishing nothing. I'm hoping that there was enough negative backlash from people who watched the show that they took it off the air because they realized, okay, we are not showing people, particularly women of color, because keep in mind, if you did Side Chicks of Charlotte with white people, it probably wouldn't even lasted 3 episodes.
Pretty much.
That we are not doing the world that we live in any favors by showing this garbage on TV. Are there side chicks out here? Yes, we know this. Are there people out here living their life based on what these characters, and I call them characters more than that, are doing to show themselves and how they live their life? No, we're not getting nothing good out of that. So, yes, let's have this conversation, but let's have it now and the next time you choose to discuss it, and let's be done with it.
Yeah.
These women, again, quote unquote, are not doing anything or perpetuating anything that I want to continue for us to discuss. We have so many great things that people are doing in our community. We have so many good people out here that's doing a lot for us. We're not going to keep giving these people our airtime. That's just my personal opinion. This is the opinion of Eric Butler, and the show, get off 5, Tuesday, 30 p.m., Selfless Blood, and that not of you or any of the other people in Nighthawk Network. But that's my personal opinion.
But I'm trying to figure out how they got around with getting real in it. That's why I automatically thought that show was something that Andy Cohen had to do with, because all
and again, Andy got problems on. Don't stick him with that.
Right.
Perhaps they passed his death at some point. He's seen it like I'm not for this foolishness. And hopefully that was the case. Bottom line is, I'm upset that even the African American was primarily involved in bringing that foolishness to TV for as long as it was on.
Yeah,
that like I understand it's bothering your spirit or whatnot. Get it out your system, bro, and let's move on. These women do not deserve the time you give them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but okay, all right, brother. And I'm gonna tell you, and the reason why I bring this show up, because I want y'all to just take time, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like JoJo did, and just look at it and see how is this empowering African American women to be something other than a side chick. Now, don't get me wrong, I keep it all to the E to the A to the L. Some of us have been side chicks and side niggas. No matter how you slice it, it's gonna come up peanuts. Some of us have been just that. And it's sad. I think we need to get some ass shows from the Nighthawk Network on Prime TV, because we need to be heard and we need to be seen. So yeah, what you say, JoJo? That's my baby right there, JoJo. Hey, JoJo. To be honest, they need to show things like this and other realistic moments that. But see, Eric, you know what? And I'll tell you this. I can say to a certain extent they may have to, but my thing is, I think this show is to me, when you have any kind of and this is just me, the opinion of Derrick Smith, Hey Bitches Live, the remix. The only time, to me, when you have these quote unquote supposedly be reality shows and they're scripted, then bitch, they are no longer reality. Sorry, say what you want. That's just my opinion. They are no longer reality shows. They are scripted shows. You are telling people what to say. Reality to me is somebody coming in here, and we have a Helena hologram reality show, and the reality is you coming in here and you're watching me doing what I do. That's reality. You telling me what to say, when to do it, when to kiss this man, when this man walking the big room on you and you, but that's not reality to me, bitch. That's something that you scripted to happen. There's a difference between reality show and script shows, and to a lot of these reality shows are scripted shows, so they're not reality shows to me at all. I'm sorry. Reality. I mean, I can even understand if you had a show that was 95.9% reality. I'm all for that. But when you have a show that's 70% scripted and 30% reality, that's not reality TV to me. It's not reality TV. And we as people need to step up and say, look, if you're gonna give us reality TV, give us reality TV. Now I can see one time on the mains and even one time on the share that they had to. I guess it was getting hot and heavy out there that they actually shut the camera off. That's reality to me. And you're right, Eric. We want to promote more positive things. So you go on to get off my lawn. You go to disht.com. You go to Pure Uncut. All of that, and watch us, and we will give you reality at its best. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna move on from that. So how's everybody day going? Is everybody excited and ready for Hey Bitches Live tonight? It's gonna be going on, and it's gonna be popping with your one and only, the often imitated and duplicated, the original Hey Bitches herself, Miss Helena Hologram, honey. Yes, we do need to most definitely take time to um, promote positive and rewarding in life. If a young individual sees that show, it will teach them not to know. Yeah, we need all of that, and we need to be the village to bring all of that back because we need to bring positivity back into our lives, which we know that we are a positive force in our own communities. And and being a positive force, let me tell y'all something, honey. We need to learn how to be a positive. Here we go. Derek and Helene, you always have their moment. We need to learn to be a positive force in our own life first and foremost. Let's have that conversation. Be that positive force that you think everybody else should be. Blah 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 blah. No, you be that positive force. You be the positive force in your life, and then you can let it trickle down to other aspects of your life, your children, your grandchildren, your cousins, your friends, all of that. We all about positive. We all about positivity. We all about bringing things to the forefront. But yeah, it's not. But we on from that. I got my little thing out, but I am gonna say one more thing. When all you guys look at this show, we are gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna put you. We gonna have a conversation, real short conversation. Because I just Yes, tonight I'm excited about tonight's show, but I need to go back in and I'm gonna have to figure out why it wouldn't let me bring. It says something about it, but I'm gonna do that in a few minutes and figure that out, guys. And by the time tonight come, I will be able to bring my guests in up on here, and we're gonna have a good time. But you guys, I love you guys. I thank you for sharing your afternoon with me. Derek has to go and do the Wonder Woman spin, bitch. And I gotta get Miss Helena ready. I gotta get all my notes together for tonight's show. My guest will be Aunt Nikki from Let's Talk with Aunt Nikki and VisionT.com. Guys, thank you for spending time with me, Derek, on the remix. Y'all have a wonderful day. Keep everybody lifted in prayer. My Georgia Peaches. Need y'all to go out there and do the damn thing just like y'all just did for the election. Everybody remember, today is the day that the Electoral College meet and cast their votes. So we gonna see what's what. Know what's what, but we just gonna see what's what and be grateful in all of those endeavors. And I pray that you guys keep your head up. Remember to pray for Aunt Nikki that she will be that she feels a lot better, and pray for each other. I love you guys. Um, keep your head up and know that a positive force can always overtake negative, just like light can always overpower darkness in the midst. Love you guys. Mwah. Hey, bitches, the remix live with Derrick. Oh, so then I'm gonna start playing with this little screen to see what's really going on.